What is going on, guys?
Welcome
back to another great episode, another beautiful day of Going Flawless with Dutch and Decon, episode 6.
We got a very special guest for you guys today.
It's titled Ghost in the Night. Any pointers maybe for you? All right.
You know what we're rolling with.
It's been a wonderful week. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, lots of gaming going on. Oh, we got Lana in the back, just lit. All right.
She's as hyped as we are.
She was like, I'm so happy today. It's show day. And I was like, yes. So anyway, what's been up, brother? How we been?
Dude.
Living.
Fucking living.
We had a birthday.
Yeah, mine.
For those that didn't who didn't know, we had a birthday. Mr. Dutch. We followed us on social. We got it.
We streamed all night Thursday night. My birthday was Friday. We did tons of, what did we do Thursday? We fucking did a raid. We did a bunch of dungeons and shit. And then Friday night, the boys got together, the 410 squad. And it got
you got home lit as hell.
It got a little crazy.
It got out of hand, all right? I'm not gonna lie. It was we were wilding, all right? If you guys, woo, you know what I'm saying? It was a good day. I wasn't feeling good on Saturday, all right? I'll tell you that.
I woke up and my fucking shoelaces were tied together. I don't even know what fucking happened.
Yeah.
Someone tied my shoes together.
Yeah. So this is the birthday episode of the show. We're celebrating and in good spirit. We got a present out here for the Mr. Dutch for the show. All right. Our producer, we got Alec and Lauren producing today. Lana in the background. You know we got Jazz in the building. But yeah, we got a little gift out here. Thank you, Alec. Happy birthday to Mr. Pizzle.
Oh my God.
Live on the show.
You guys are too much. Didn't have to do this. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, you didn't have to do it. What is this? What is this? What is it?
I don't know.
What is this? Oh my God. You guys are the fucking best.
What is it, Mike?
It's a fucking mic. For the stream.
For the stream.
Now you guys can hear me extra loud. I'm going to be eating this fucking thing. I'm going to be so close to it. I'm going to be spitting all over the place.
So we live. Stream's about to be higher than ever. Video's about to be higher quality.
Dude, I was just about to buy one of these. I got a bunch of money for my birthday, and I was like, I'm going to buy a fucking mic.
Let's go.
Guess what I'm going to spend that money on instead? A fucking camera. So you can see this face and hear me spit.
So we're live. Happy birthday, brother, from us, everyone in stream. Drop a birthday emoji, and let's get right into it. So without further ado, let's introduce our great guest, the one and only. Doesn't need much introduction, but I'll give him one. All right, longtime 410 member of the stream forever, and he's in the clan. He's a renegade. We have Mr. Ghost.
Ghost in the night.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? How we doing, brother?
Good, man.
So for those who don't know, we all live obviously right in the same area, Annapolis, Maryland, 410, born and raised, and we've been homies for a long time, playing Xbox forever. Started on Call of Duty, the good old days.
Yeah, I remember coming down here, setting up all 3 monitors, 4, 5
in this room.
5 TVs.
Oh yeah.
Gaming till 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Now we party till 5 in the morning.
Yeah, naturally. As you become 21.
Yeah.
That's 21.
We got no audio on that. Is the yellow up?
Before we had too much audio.
Well, let's just switch him. I'll switch him back to the camera. Put him back on camera.
But anyway, that's why this episode is called Ghost. We got Mr. Ghost in the building. What's up, Cryptics? What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, Ashley? Y'all are the fucking bomb. Thanks for watching. Divergent. Hell yeah, we got a squad on. Sorry, Crips. It was a fucking crazy day. We can't stop talking about it. We partied all night long. It was insane. I went to bed at 4:30. I was the first. Well, Alec passed out before all of us, but
Yeah, right.
Rogue was down. He didn't even make it to the after party.
My dad was the after party.
But we all did, and it was insane.
It was a good time. We had a good time.
All right. So
we good?
we're here. Let's get right into the beers.
Tune me up,
We
tune
got
me
you a
up.
glass over there.
Yeah.
And Dutch, what we drinking today?
All right, so I brought a nice variety of Burley Oak beers today.
Ooh.
You guys want to start out with a sour?
Ooh, my favorite. Now, which one? We probably should do the. You want to do the sour first?
Yeah, let's do the sour first.
All right.
So
not a big sour.
Burley Oak is probably the best brewery in Maryland, and
Not probably. It is.
it is. It is.
Don't waste it on me.
Not wasted.
Just give me a little bit. Little. Not a
The
big sour.
best brewery.
Sour guy.
Not a big
Best
sour.
best
Dad,
brewery in
Dad, you're
Maryland.
mic'd up. Your whispers aren't doing shit. They can hear you. The people can hear you.
Oh, okay. So we're good. We're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. He's live, right? You got audio. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear him. Yeah, skirt.
All
Yeah,
right,
give him some
cool.
water. Give him a little. Ah.
Come on.
So hit Dev's camera up over
Yep.
here.
I don't know
So
what it is.
Burley Oak is known for their dreams.
delicious.
Stands for juice rules everything around me. This is a dreamsicle right here,
Yep.
and it's blue. And we got blueberries, and I don't
We
know
did
what the fuck
the-
is in here.
We did the cobbler.
Yeah, we did a cobbler.
We did the
before.
cobbler in the prelude episodes. If any of you guys are OGs like that right now, so yeah, we're back with the
Sour ale brewed with blueberries, boysenberries, vanilla, and lactose.
And damn, is it good?
Smell it.
How do you still have that? You have a couple extra? over there, or
Well,
what?
I might have found someone at my work has a stash
Ooh.
of beer and a kind of not going to
Ooh.
mention names, but they're not watching anyway. So
Ah,
Mike.
well, that's their laws.
So Mike P hit the jackpot.
I hit the jackpot. I was
Is what
I
he
was
said.
organizing some beer coolers the other day and literally found like 50 beers. Oh, I stole all of them. I stole all of them.
Shout out Old Stein, love y'all.
Hey.
Well, I didn't steal beers from my work. I stole them from somebody who hides their beers at work.
At work.
And I fucking ran into their secret stash, and now it's mine. Now it's
We
my
took
stuff.
our
That's
victory.
typical Mike P
Love it.
style.
Love it.
Undercover.
What do you guys think?
Ooh,
Out of 4. I already had my rating. I know.
out of 4,
Mm,
I'm gonna give it a 3.7.
Out of 4. What is up with it? I tried to tell you this last episode.
out of 4, dude.
We got to do our ratings out of
No
10.
beers out of 4. Don't come on our show and tell us how to do it. You're
This
here
is
as
like,
a guest.
This is like a.
You're
this
here
is
as a
like-
guest.
To me, I'm not a sour fan. You know what I mean? So
All right, well, drop a number.
I mean, 1.7
All right.
1.7.
Well, this is a 3-9,
Maybe. I
ladies
mean,
and gentlemen. All right, that's
out of
strong.
the.
3-9. All right, you heard it here
To
first.
be fair, let's be fair here. All right, for a sour, it's probably the best sour I've ever had.
That's
So
good.
for a sour, I'll go through 3.5. 3.5.
That's right, you know.
But normal beer,
Well, we got some normal beers too.
We got some other stuff, but yeah, big fan of this. If you guys ever in Maryland, Burley Oak.
He said that's what happens when you leave loot lying around. That's right. We cut the rope and we stole the loot, and now we're calling in. What is that shit called? Remember that?
The
the
division.
Extraction
We're,
zone.
actually,
We're calling
we're
it
at the extraction point.
zones.
We cut the loot off
I didn't
the
even
rope.
wait for the extraction. I'm just out here looting.
We cut the rope.
I'm
We, cut it.
We cut it.
dismantling
We
it for
killed the whole
shards.
team,
We saw the helicopter flying in, and we knew what was.
and we
up.
don't even go to a different extraction zone. We're extracting at the
Division
same spot.
2 for our only Destiny players. Oh, awesome, guys. So, Thad, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on.
It's good to finally be on.
Yeah,
Good to
man.
finally be on. So
Yeah.
We got a good lineup of,
Yeah.
of guests we're trying to get in here over the next couple of weeks. I've been in the works of talking with Crypt.
Yep.
See if we can get him Skyped in.
Shout out, Crip.
Yeah, hopefully we can get him in next week. I was kind of chatting with him today because we weren't sure if Ghost was gonna be able to make it or not. But and then the week after we have Duke Bigham, so that's gonna be a big one too. So
Mr. Chutney.
definitely.
yep, we're gonna keep him coming.
And that needs
Awesome.
to happen. Crip definitely needs to be on.
Yeah, we need to
The-
get
the
Chris
Next week,
on.
leader.
next week, I think. hopefully.
Absolutely.
That's the plan.
Yeah, Crypt, I
Yeah.
know you're watching right now. We need to work something out so we can get you on the show next week.
So.
Um,
Cool. What
so
we got?
this
Into-
fucking week was Iron Banner. We need to talk about that a little bit because there's some pros and there's some cons of
Well,
the Crucible.
let's just
right now.
start by saying that we got that on the show because he's a
Ah,
avid Crucible player and he's an avid negative person. All right.
I mean,
so he's gonna have some
come on,
opinions
let's-
here, and let me just tell you where this show's going. They ain't good. All right.
I mean, that's not true. PvP is I personally I think it's in a bad spot, but you know, we can talk about it later. But I'm not a negative person.
No,
I
we're
wouldn't
getting into it
describe
right
myself
now.
as a
Let's get
negative
into it
person.
right now.
Okay, let's get into it. You want to get into it? Let's get into it. I'm down. You guys tell me.
All right,
Let's
so
hear it. Let's
You
hear
let
it.
me.
So
I just think. Go ahead, Mark.
my biggest issue with the Crucible right now is I feel like I'm forced to play as a Titan. Like I'm
Yeah.
forced to play as a Titan. As a hunter, I feel squishy. As a warlock, I feel slow. Titan is fast. It's tanky. Thunder Coil, One-Eyed Mask. Give me an Aerontil. Like, give me a Recluse. Like, what? The Crucible is just how many times are you gonna get killed by Mountaintop? Like people are just like shooting Mountaintop at your feet and then pulling Recluse out and finishing you, and then it's just on to the races. Like
Yep. And it really peaked with this last week's DCW, which was Iron Banner, and obviously they took out any points for Recluse and Randy's.
So we weren't using those guns.
So we weren't reusing those guns, and I did okay. I mean, but Recluse is just the most overpowered thing the game's probably ever seen. Honestly, this is
Hot take.
huh?
Hot take.
Oh, it's definitely the most
I mean,
overpowered.
not really that hot, but
And
common take.
the fact that I can go into PvP at this point in time and go in and drop 25 kills consistently with the Titan, and then switch to a Hunter or Warlock and get 10 kills a game is ridiculous. I mean, it's just not even close the amount of power that Titans have right now, in really PvE and PvP.
Yeah,
I think it's incredible. If you're not running Titan right now,
you're playing the game wrong.
you're definitely playing the game wrong, especially when it comes to PvP.
I just don't get why like Bungie knows that Recluse is way overpowered, right? Like it's a thing, and they nerfed it, and it seems to me like with the nerf that they did, they also nerfed hand cannons and they buffed pulse rifles. So people that used to use hand cannons are now using Recluse because they're kind of like Recluse, even though they nerfed it, it seems like it's better than it's ever been. Like it's even better because they've nerfed everything else. And they buffed scout rifles, but Recluse, you get inside the scout rifle range,
and
you can't stop it. You get gunned down.
Yep.
What are you smiling about? What do you see?
Aaron
Yeah, and then Aaron Till's broken
then,
too. Like, dude, I got shot across the map the other day, literally from a distance that I'd never been killed by a fusion rifle before.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh fucking Aaron Till, like it said it right at the top of my screen.
Yep.
I mean, no, I dig it. I agree. Like, I completely agree. But the only thing I would say is that, like, once you start, like, Duke and I talk about this all the time, our arch nemesis, but we finally agree on something, all right? When you just nerf, like, if you nerfed all these things, like, I agree, One-Eye Mask, Recluse for sure. Aaron Till, like, it's great, but the second you, like, get rid of Aaron Till, then what? Then Wizard Rebuke. It's fine. Like, you can run out there and roll Wizard Rebuke and be a beast. So
just
because
you
nerf that. So now you've nerfed all of them where they're basically unusable. Make them like a sidearm, sick, just how submachine guns used to be. The only way submachine guns even made it to the top of the meta was because everything else just got crushed. And now all of a sudden, one submachine gun. There's nothing else that's not. I'm back.
I don't think it has to be like that. I don't think they have to nerf it to unusable. I think
they need to bring it in line, dude.
They need to bring it in line.
Like hand cannons were here and pulses and scouts were here,
down.
and now it's like switched where hand cannons are down here and everything is up here. Like they need to just like every patch that they do, they should just bring everything in line a little bit more. Everything like Recluse doesn't need a huge nerf. It just needs a tiny little nerf. Just a tiny one.
I think Bungie, when we as a community complain and stuff like that, they probably see it on Twitter and on Reddit and all these different sites, and they get frustrated. So then they just come out with this huge blanket nerf on everything and then they make it irrelevant, right? All they need to do is it's a matter of tweaking. Like just test it out, right? You release a patch that slightly nerfs a certain hand cannons or the Recluse or whatever, and see how it plays, see how the meta changes.
Even if they just do it week by week. Like the problem is, I think, is they wait too long, right? Like Recluse comes out and then it takes them 9 months to nerf it.
Yeah.
And then it's not enough. Like it's not enough of a nerf. So now you still have to play with a broken gun and Crucible. And then you know that they're not going to nerf it for another 9 weeks or 9 months or whatever. Like they need to be actively just balancing all the time. They need to get our feedback. I mean, they have dudes that play the game. Like those guys play the game, right?
Yeah.
They're not like,
of course. And the fact that the One-Eyed Mask has been overpowered for close to a year now is absurd.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
I mean, it's just absurd. Like the fact that they've let it go on this long is
and Mountaintop too
unacceptable, honestly.
And Thundercoil.
It really is. But I mean,
all I'll say was, by the time that you nerf everything, then that's how good. Like, there's always going to be something at the top that everyone's complaining about. like always. So you know what I mean? Like, it's like, sorry, but like I get the recluse thing, and like I think recluse needs a nerf. But like any other gun that you complain about, like, sorry, like because if you get rid of
I mean-
that, then something else will be better. You know what I'm saying? Like the next best gun will be like you get rid of people complain about like mind benders. You get rid of mind benders. You still have dust rock blues. You get rid of those, like,
Yeah, but
or you just bury the whole class, which isn't balanced. It's just like,
yeah, but you shouldn't be able to. You can air until somebody like you could using a sniper rifle. That's on like
okay.
it's
I mean,
it really is, dude. Like,
sometimes,
it's
but not always.
wild.
Like,
I mean,
I
that's true.
challenge. No, I challenge. But the same thing. Like, I challenge everyone to go out and use it. Like, people say mountain top's overpowered. I don't think it's overpowered at all. I think like it's a great weapon. You have to farm to get it, but go out and use a grenade launcher and see how well you do.
It's the combo. It's the
combo,
mountaintop.
dude. It's not the
recluse
mountaintop
combo.
itself.
I dig it,
It's-
but like go out and try and use it. Like, you know what I mean? I thought like grenade launchers were like super cheap and needed a nerf because I was dying to them. I went out and tried to get mountaintop. No, thank you. Like it's rough.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean? And you see people not being able to get fusion kills. People are like, I can't get a fusion kill because you can't figure out the timing. Like you still need the timing. And when I play at high comp levels, the fusion is so useless because people like dodge you. Like
It is
they know
useful.
how
Well,
to,
yeah, but
they know how to
yeah.
counter it. So it's counterable. It's not like you can't do anything about it.
No, I mean,
So,
yeah,
like-
everything's counterable, but
So you know what I mean? It's almost like it's just how good you are with it as well.
and for me, the
That's all.
PvP, it's not only the one-eye masks and the thunder coil and the recluse. It's Crucible as a whole. You know, why does everybody grind Iron Banner? Because you have 4 pinnacle rewards. You have good armor drops. In regular Crucible without Iron Banner, you get nothing.
I agree.
So
I agree with that.
you grind all this time and reset your Valor for what? Like
Yeah.
for a Warlock bond that drops at a 50 stat roll? Like,
Dude, I got
that's just not worth it.
I reset my Valor this week and I got a helmet and it literally dropped at 42.
Yeah, I
Like-
reset
Yeah.
my Valor twice this week and got like 50 drops. Yeah.
Like the rewards
That
for
was-
the rewards
It's-
for resetting
it's
your
terrible.
Valor should be equivalent to the rewards you get from running like an old raid or like
Or current raid, dude.
or current
Like how
raid,
often do you reset your, you know what I mean? Like Valor, like 6 times a season?
Or give us
maybe
materials.
at most.
Yeah, like you know what I mean?
Most people are probably getting like 3 or 4 resets
Yeah.
a season.
Give 'em a
Even if you
pinnacle.
give us like
And
materials.
it's not like it's not like you could farm that. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't farm like it wouldn't be an advantage. You can't get more than 1 reset a week. And if you do, like you probably deserve 2 pinnacles.
Yeah, I mean, no,
We
I
got the
agree.
baby in the
No,
building.
I agree.
So yeah, I agree with that. Like they definitely need to give more incentives to play besides when Iron Banner's around. We see it in our top plays. Like we get double, triple the submissions during top plays on,
Yeah.
on Iron Banner week.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
It's-
I agree. There needs to be more incentive to play, more reward.
The dude, the resetting, like hitting 2000 should just be a pinnacle drop. Like it should just be like you should reset. It should be 1 pinnacle drop. Like think about the people that are playing Crucible that don't play any PvE. They only play PvP. You when you're in a fucking lobby of people, like you're playing like an Iron or not Iron Banner, they don't show up really in Iron Banner. But when we're playing like in comp and it's us 3 and we go up against a team of 3 and they're like 875, it's like we're
You're
fucked.
probably
dude.
gonna lose.
Yeah, like they're all 875. They haven't even hit 900 because there's no way for them to like boost their level.
Yeah.
Like
I
they-
even saw a guy earlier this week that was like 912, and clearly the guy he doesn't play
Anything.
anything other than PvP because if he did, he'd be more than 912, right? So and he was killing it at 912.
yeah.
In
In
the
Iron Banner?
he was
In
like
Iron Banner?
second on his team.
In Iron
I mean,
Banner?
he lost to us. Yeah, in Iron Banner.
I mean, he
I
lost.
mean, he lost.
But
He lost it. He lost to the best. But I mean, he was still on his team. He was like second place. He had like 17 kills,
Yeah.
and he was how much? 50 light levels below
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Damn.
so. I don't know.
Beast.
But
Thanks, Divergent. He said Bungie needs to hear this. Can someone share this to their page?
Everyone go send the link right now.
Speaking of sending shit to Bungie, this guy
At Bungie Help.
this guy's
They don't
been-
respond.
this guy's
Doesn't
been sending
matter.
messages to Bungie on Twitter
don't
every
get them all
single
worked
day.
up. Don't get them all worked up. All right?
Nonstop.
Why are you sending messages to Bungie?
Well,
every
let me
day?
tell you. All right, right.
Yeah.
The basic the Izanagi's. All right, let's just get. So, I did the rare I finally got a rare bounty. I didn't know that the rare bounty part was bugged. I thought it was only the box. I turned in my rare bounty like 8 hours before they patched the fix, and that got.
Why didn't you wait until after? They were like, don't. They
I
gave.
didn't see it.
They
I thought it
gave
was just
clear
on-
instructions.
I thought it was just. on the
Devin, do you
box.
even watch the show? I feel like we
Do
talked
I,
about
right?
that.
I don't know.
I
dude.
feel like we
I don't
talked
know.
about that
Okay?
on the show.
I don't know. Forget
I
it.
told
That's
you.
fine. I was like,
I
okay,
told
I'm
you
an
the
idiot.
night before.
Fine, I'm an
I told
idiot.
you the
Fine.
night before.
So then I grind out another rare bounty now that it's fixed. And which bounty is it? It's complete kill enemies with a full armor set. I'm like, okay, let me get some armor because I don't have any. I'm not saving this 1.0 bullshit. Okay. So, so what happens? I go in and I do all the research to figure it out. And apparently, the only way to get it is from your weekly bounties or turning in a whatever,
Just
a
pouring
forge
over the
thing.
old
You have a
stuff.
chance to get it if you complete a frame, or the polymers.
Yeah, you need the polymer.
Or the polymers, right? So I'm like, okay, it can be done within the 2-week period. I had already done my weeklies trying to get rare bounties,
What is
so I
that?
didn't have any of those. So I only had
Another
a
Burley
week
Oak
to get
IPA.
those,
Citralic.
and so I didn't have any weeklies. The polymers, you need schematics, which
I got a little
you
bit
get
more
from
than this.
deleting Black Armory stuff. So I delete one Black Armory frame, don't get anything. And I read online that you're supposed to get 3 if you forge one, and then 1 if it's like an unforged gun. Like that's how like it works on the drops. Didn't get any. So then my boy Noto looking out, he's like, well, it's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Smells
okay,
good.
I'm pissed. Here's what's
Just-
gonna happen. We're gonna
Shit.
go in and we're gonna delete everything in the vault. All of them, all the god rolls. So I did that. Not a single schematic, which I'm sure now is bugged because I deleted like 20 things and not one schematic. And you need 4 schematics to get 1 polymer for 1 piece of gear.
You're supposed to get schematics every time you complete a forge. They're supposed to like drop.
They're bugged. They don't
The blue-
exist in the game.
Blue.
There is no way to get them at this point.
Is that confirmed?
I confirmed it.
I don't
am
think
the
it is
con-
confirmed because I'm
It's confirmed,
pretty
dude.
sure I have.
No,
some right
you've
now.
gotten modules which you can buy the
Yeah.
bullshit frames.
You might
The
be right.
schematics do not exist in the current state of Destiny. You're live right here. No one knows it except for me. So basically, this rare bounty is impossible to complete.
You need to just
Because
delete it and get a new
It
one,
would-
dude.
so I did
Yeah.
another set of bounties thinking like, oh, then I find out you can only hold 1 at a time. So I delete that bounty and now I'm grinding trying to get more. All right. I'll tell you what. All right. I'm over it. Okay. And I've been messaging trying to get confirmation on the schematic bug or if this is true or like if I can have 2 or there's no reliable information out there, especially in the Shadowkeep meta sandbox. Okay. So guess what Bungie Help did? They didn't respond to anything. All right. Not a thing. So every day I'm messaging them, hello, or I would like a response, please, or help your boy out. All right.
That's crazy.
And I've got nothing. So feel free to go retweet 4OV Decon. All right. Every day I'm tweeting at them.
maybe.
Still nothing.
Maybe the problem is you're just being too hostile. Maybe if you would relax a little
Actually,
bit and sound
this-
polite,
my
me,
no,
I get responses all
my
the time.
tweets are actually very nice. I just think they don't have an answer and they're scared to approach the truth. Okay.
Everybody always calls me the angry one. Check
Anyway,
it
that's
out.
all we're talking about.
Okay.
Thad got it.
We're
So
on beer number 2.
congrats to Thad.
We're
I
on
did.
beer
Alec
number
got
2
it.
I
after
finally
that
got
rant.
it.
Everyone got
Alec
it but me.
Mike P has it.
Another Burley Oak. This is Citralaxy. It's one of their best beers that I've ever had. It's Citra and Galaxy hops together as one.
This is one of the best beers I've ever had.
Dude, it's so good, right?
It's very
7.5%.
It's
it's-
very good.
Super smooth. Smells fucking. Take a whiff of that. Take a
Dude,
whiff
yeah.
of that luxury.
This is one of the best beers I've ever had in my life.
I'm
I've had it
heated.
twice. This is the second time I've had it. The other one, another one of my favorites is the Lost IPA.
yeah,
It's
which can be bought in
fantastic.
stores.
Shout out in the chat if you hate Izanagis. All right.
It's on tap, downtown Fed House. Shout out Fed House.
Do they carry that down there?
Lost IPA.
Oh, also, guys.
They rotate them. They rotate.
So I wanted to bring this up since we're on the subject of beer. There's a guy that I used to work not with, we didn't work together, but he used to sell me beer for a company called Legends. Like we used to go to his trade shows all the time. He quit and left and moved to Delaware and opened up his own distribution business in Delaware, and he's been rocking that out for like a year now. He just hit me up the other day and was like, "Hey, dude, I'm in Maryland. Like, let me come and chat with you." And I was like, fuck yeah. Like in my mind, I was like, either his business in Delaware failed and he's back in Maryland, or his business is kicking ass and he's back in Maryland to like
Yeah.
kick ass here. So he shows up at my work and he's like, dude, we're crushing it in Delaware. I brought you 4 beers. Let's sit down and drink these 4 beers right now and talk. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is gonna be a great day of work. We're about to drink 4 beers in like 45 minutes. And we did, and it was great. But he also, for the UK guys out there, I know we had like one of the beers on the show, one of the Decadent Ales, and Cryptics was like, how do I get that beer in the UK? So what this guy does, I'll have to get his information for you guys. He actually distributes beer directly to certain liquor stores in the UK, all over Europe, to be fair. So I don't know exactly which stores he distributes to, but he sends Burley Oak over there. He sends RAR beers. He sends all of the beers that he gets now. So these beers, mostly it's kegs, I think, that he sends over there, but he's working on getting these beers that we drink on the show like overseas. So if you guys are watching, it's possible that you guys can try some of these beers. I mean, this is like, we're drinking some of the best beer in the world right now, and
It's so good.
it is.
I really do think this beer is one of the best I've ever had.
It's their best beer,
It's
dude.
so
It's their
good.
best beer.
It is very good.
What's up, Boss Hazy? Thanks for watching, man.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, so
What's up, boss?
Izanagi, I typed in here Izanagi's fixed, but clearly there's still some bugs. But
No, it's fixed. Devin's just
The quest is
he's
fixed.
just
The
he's
schematics
just a
are not.
second-rate
The
Destiny
black,
player.
the Black Armory, basically. I don't know what happened. I have like something with Black Armory must have gone wrong. The way they had to like change game files or something, because it's only the Black Armory, whatever key on the box that you couldn't do, and it was only like now these schematics are messed up. The Black Armory thing that you have to put into the like after you open the box, that was messed up. So it's all the Black
Yeah.
Armory steps that are fucked.
No, I
And
know.
the black,
It's
you know what
been-
I mean? So like it's definitely the Black Armory that got all messed up with whatever they did with Shadowkeep.
Yeah. I mean, it was bad.
Stay away.
They took a beating for like a month because
They're still
they
taking
said,
one.
They
Every
said
day
it
on
was
Twitter.
fixed, and then they said it was fixed, which it was. The one step to unlock the key mold was fixed, but then people were turning in keys and they weren't depositing. But it seems like I finished mine, so it seems like for the most part they have it fixed.
yeah, well, now we're just waiting on this guy so we can get a full team of 6 together and get the catalyst run.
The catalyst, yeah, definitely.
What?
We would have 4.
What are you looking at? Are you tripping?
No, look.
Dude, it's because you probably mixed it with that other stuff.
What the fuck is that? Oh, dude, it's just fucking. It's just like hop residual.
What
is
is
it, dude?
that?
It's just.
It looks like little chunky.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It
fine.
literally looks like boogers in my beer.
Yeah, it's not.
Are you
boogers.
serious?
Drink those beer boogers,
I've
boy.
never seen that in my life.
Hey, one of the best beers in the game, but they might have a couple boogers.
Dude, it looks
So-
nasty.
So Nathaniel says, I currently have 56 schematics I've grinded this season, a polymer, and 4 reports I've been grinding for the ship. So
Where are you getting your schematics?
That-
Where? Where? Because I haven't seen one.
I mean, he's probably been grinding it. We ran like, okay, listen.
I've
we
ran probably 25 forges this season. Yeah, 100%, dude. I've done at least 10 days of dailies. Took me a week to get my first rare bounty. Yeah,
No,
dead ass.
no, you haven't.
100%.
No way.
Not even a question.
No way.
Okay.
I think they talked about increasing the drop rate. of
Where are
those
you
too,
getting
by
the
the way.
schematics?
Those
Where?
rare bounties, but I don't know if they're-
Berguza Forge.
Is that like what you just play it and they drop? Are you mixing up modules? Which you can only hold 15, so it wouldn't make sense if you had 56. But
Berguza Forge, dude. Okay. Are you looking at
do you get them from dismantling guns?
in the past you have, but I don't know if that's still like,
That part may be bugged then.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't gotten one, so let's just say that.
Well, since we have Nathaniel in here and he's watching right now, I want to it's going to be tough because I want to talk about this, the bagel guy,
Bagel 4K.
bagel 4K.
Getting $9.99.
$9.99.
Yeah. So since Nathaniel's here, he's the dude. Like, I'm glad you're here, dude, because that's
Pretty
I think that's
impressive.
Afro Bob, right?
Yeah.
Did we discuss that last week? And he's the lore guy. So Nathaniel, I'm just going to start talking, and you're just going to have to correct me as I go, because I'm sure your knowledge of lore is.
I wish we could just like Skype him in real quick.
We need to bring him in.
Can we get can I call you on Discord, Afro, and just have your audio in here? Is that Is that a thing?
Can we
If
call you Afro?
If that's a thing, and you would be willing to chat on the show, that would be much appreciated.
Do we have the technology to fucking?
I do. I'll finesse it.
Do we have the technology?
He said
Come
yeah.
on, Mike. This
He
is the
said yeah.
410, man.
He said hell.
We got everything. We got it
All right, we're gonna figure this out. But go ahead, Dutch. Give him the
right,
baseline,
so
and I'll get him on. the
Basically, there was a lore book. God, I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. I watched a whole fucking video on it so I would know what I'm fucking talking about, and literally it was kind of like I was trying to take information in on it, and it was just fucking right over my head. But there's a Dreaming City lore book, right? And basically, one of the fucking lore cards said something like, when a player reaches 999 light and solos the Shattered Throne and kills Dolan Karu, that the curse would be lifted from the Dreaming City, and that would end the curse because it's on a 3-week cycle. So this dude Bagel, and there was another guy too.
Camera's there.
Hmm?
Camera's over there.
I just fucking talked to you. I'm talking to you, dog. I ain't talking to the camera. So there was these two dudes, and they were grinding out back and forth. And this dude Bagel, he hit 999. He was the first person. So then he reached out to some high up guys in Team Redeem, and he ended up linking up with Glad. And Glad was putting it on his stream. And basically what they did was Glad was helping this dude solo the Shattered Throne. And I actually watched a video of like Bungie Studios. Have you guys seen that video?
Which one?
There was a video of like all the guys in like work for Bungie, and they were all watching a TV. And like when the dude cleared it, like the whole like plate, like the whole Bungie like studios, like they took breaks and they were like, all right, we need to go fucking watch this guy's Bagel stream and like watch him solo Shattered Throne now that he's 999. And they were like, they were so hyped. And when he finished it, like literally the whole Bungie studio went up and fucking. I wonder if we can find that.
What went nuts?
Yeah, they went nuts, dude. It was like watching a fucking. It was like watching their champion, like their
That's
fucking
wild.
football team win the fucking championship.
But nothing happened.
Yes.
right?
So
Hold up.
Right from
Hold
what
up.
I understand.
Afro, we got you on here. Yeah, 1 second.
we're getting Afro Bob in here right now.
How about?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was him. Keep talking.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you live on the show. Welcome to Going Flawless with Dutch and Decon.
So we can't hear him right now, but Decon can hear him.
yeah,
I guess you guys can too.
I'll plug it up. Down here. I'm just gonna.
How's it going, guys?
All right, well, we bring him in. So yeah, so apparently there was a bunch of hype about this guy. Once he hit 999, you soloed Shattered Throne.
You can hear him now.
You were expecting something.
Yeah. So
Nothing ended up happening.
in
What's up,
the
Afro Bob?
Truth to Power. All right, guys. So yeah, you were pretty much right with it. So in the Truth to Power lore, we encounter somebody who tells us they're heiress, who we later find out is actually Medusa, who claims to be an old war mind who was used to create the curse. And in the Choose Your Own Adventures, she tells us that if you solo the Shattered Throne dungeon at power level 999, it will break the curse. When this had happened, Bungie had created their own personal message to congratulate Bagel, and also the DMG4 Twitter account started to post up some coded messages.
Yeah, so we actually have pictures of those coded messages, or one of them. I have the Cosmo one that I don't know if you can get on screen, maybe. But
Is that
I
what
saw
you were talking about on Twitter?
Yeah, I don't think we're.
Yeah, it was Twitter. Like the dudes
Yeah.
posted those messages on Twitter. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Afro Bob.
Is he there?
You still there, Bob?
Hang on, let me see if I can get you a little bit louder.
No, he's there.
Yeah, what did you want to? So what's the?
Yeah, so what's
Basically, it didn't happen.
what's the story behind it, Bob? Like, so it didn't happen, and then Bungie posted a bunch of stuff.
So what
They're pretty much
Bungie's
players.
implied is that Savathun was behind the whole thing, tricking us into becoming more powerful.
So yeah, they
And
right.
and where do you think that's going to lead
point.
down the road, Bob? Like, you're the lore master. Do you think that that's going to lead to us fighting Savathun at some point this season? or
Yeah, so I was talking to some of the guys, and I think that the conflict between the light and the dark is kind of like the Scarlet Keep picture. How that picture drew everybody in, and that was what held Shadowkeep together. And it was there, don't get me wrong, it was a part of it, but it was just one layer to the mass that was going on. I feel like Savathun is going to be, I don't want to say the big bad, but she seems to be the closest thing that we have to an alternate version to us. So as Guardians, we use the sword logic with weapons like Thorn and Bad Juju to strengthen ourselves. In a similar way, she's been using bomb logic to strengthen her own power.
Now I have one more question as well. I don't know if people have data mined the game, but they know. I think someone said that, what was that gun back in Destiny 1, the scout rifle, that when you touch a malice, right? So is there supposed to be like a Oryx resurgence? Do you know anything about that? Is Oryx supposed to be coming back? Have you read anything that would lead to that, or the touch of malice return? Because I kind of read something about that yesterday,
So
that people are speculating.
the concept of the touch of malice is that it is Oryx. In a final attempt to see through the sword logic, Oryx put whatever was left of him into a soul fragment, which we forged into the weapon in a way to honor the sword logic on a different level. And it also, the Destiny 2 has implied that Zol has done the same thing in Whisper of the Worm.
Okay. Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, dude, Bob, you fucking thanks for coming in clutch, dude, and explaining that a little bit better, because I know that I was gonna butcher it, and you honestly like you have the clarification on that.
Anytime, guys. Anytime. I'm here every week. Sometimes a little bit late.
Well, dude,
Oh, yeah, we'd love
we
to have-
appreciate the watch, and
We should have you like more on the show like another time. Get you like Skyped in or something. That'd be cool. We could dive a little deeper into it.
yeah, because I know like we play Crucible like hardcore, and we do raids and stuff, but we lack on the lore side of things. So having someone like you out there, man, you could really educate us and also educate the people watching the show. So we appreciate you coming
Happy to help, guys. Happy to help. I love Destiny because it's such a massive game, not just in the content, but in the story that's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, facts.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I think
Cool,
that's what separates Destiny from other games. There's so much to do and so much to know.
I'm fucking hyped.
It's
the best,
I'm fucking hyped.
It's the best game.
we got Bob
It
on.
really is the best game. Like I know I poo-poo a lot of I shit on a lot of the PvP and stuff like that, but it really is, I think, the best game I've ever played in my life. Like
Definitely.
facts.
Cool, Afro.
No,
Appreciate you
100%.
coming on, man.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping in. We'll have you on again soon for sure.
No doubt.
Thank you very much, guys, for having me. I will see you guys back in the chat.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Peace,
Okay.
dude. Thank
All
you.
right, Nathaniel.
Cool, man. We'll
Sorry,
check out
guys.
Afro Bob. That's our lore master.
Him and Rory. Hell yeah, dude.
That was dope.
That was
Yeah.
sick.
Dude, we got some smart people. We got some people
We do, yeah.
that know what's
Let me
going
just-
on.
Yeah, let's just plug
in
it
our
while we're here.
clan, dude.
Renegade Rising.
Renegades Rising.
If you or Rise,
Rise
of
of
the
the
Renegade.
Renegade.
If,
Rise of the Renegades, yeah.
If you guys are watching and need a clan, looking for someone legit, something official, where we got
A little bit of
all over-
we
a
got
little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything,
And
dude.
it's
We got some PvP gods, we got some PvE gods, we obviously have the lore gods.
And we just bring in like one of the guys from our clan who just like knows all that.
That's
shit.
sick, dude. That's
So
sick. That's the first time we've done this. So anybody that's watching for the first time,
Drop a like, yo.
That's a first.
We got a guest
That's a
on. We
first.
fucking calling people in out here. This shit is live.
That's sick.
But
Yeah, that was
hell
cool.
yeah, dope, dude,
yeah,
dope.
hell yeah. So
What else?
all
we
right,
got?
well this week we got the final assault.
Yeah.
And
No.
the final
That's next week.
No, that's
week.
today.
It's literally live right now.
Yeah, it came out at
No.
noon today.
Welcome to
Really?
the show.
Damn.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
so
watching.
the final assault.
We got to get home and start. We need to.
As soon as this show ends, final assault. Now I got my daughter, dude. I'm gonna go home and fucking
that's facts.
and play with her. But once she goes to sleep, I'm killing the Undying Mind again.
We're
So the Undying Mind was a boss in a strike in Destiny 1.
Yep.
And I obviously Ikora has been building some type of crazy Vex portal in the tower for the past couple months, which
6 weeks.
yeah, I've been like, that's kind of sketchy, but I don't know if it opened today. I haven't been on. Like literally, I got up this morning, took care of my daughter, got dressed, and then
Oh,
came
it
right
opened.
here. So
It opened.
yeah, so I'm assuming, did it open? Is that confirmed?
I mean, no, it's like, yeah. Well, I mean, it's confirmed that the final assault's today, so I'm guessing the portal. Like,
I don't think.
I
No,
think
it
I
didn't
think
come
it's
out today.
next week,
He's saying
dude.
19th. He's saying 19th.
That's what I thought. Welcome to the show. That's what I thought. I thought it was
shit's
next week.
disrespectful.
I'm
What's today?
sticking up for myself out here. All right.
I thought it was today.
I thought it was too.
No,
Damn,
you guys are both wrong. See,
We just had Afro come on here and drop us
You
with some
guys.
knowledge, and now we're just dropping fake news.
you guys were dropping fake news. I had it right.
Well, good thing Thad's
Good
on the
thing
show
Thad's on
because
the
he's
show.
keeping us
I got
straight.
their back.
All right, well, next week then, the final assault.
Yeah,
Next
so
week.
I guess the portal will
So
be
what's
open.
today? Nothing's today.
nothing
no new-
big today.
No new
Nothing.
content drip. Nothing
Nope.
on the calendar.
Oh well, no, that's not true. You got the second part of the challenge raid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we beat the raid challenge this
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
Actually did it twice.
Dude, look at that. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, you got some beer boogers. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's the best
Hook me
shit.
Up, hook me up, man. What do you got?
So this is from the release that we went to not that long ago.
Yep.
Where we stood in
did.
line. Good Lord, was that a hell of a night. The whole crew went and we didn't go to sleep. Devin got a stick stuck in his foot that night, acting like a little
tree
bitch.
Trunk. Tree trunk.
Jeez.
It wasn't a tree trunk.
Tree trunk. in my
So
foot.
we got another Burley beer. This is Burley today. We're doing all Burley Oaks, 3-hour tour. This is a big one, guys. This is a triple IPA,
The 3-hour tour.
and it is 10%.
Sick.
So it will
Nice.
literally knock you on your ass
Oh,
Good thing we're doing it last.
at 10%.
Jesus.
Um,
10%.
Yeah, dude, it's a
Good
big one.
Lord. Hey, cheers, boys.
cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
So do we know what the new? Oh, that's good. Do we know which encounter the new raid challenge is on?
I'm assuming it's going to be
That's very
on the
good.
second encounter, right?
No, because I think there's only 3.
Second.
I
I
think,
think it's the second encounter.
Can anyone in chat confirm? I think there's only 3 rotating weeks. So I was thinking it would be consecrated mind, and then sanctified. Or is it sanctified then which one's first?
consecrated is the
The third one. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking
Okay.
they'd skip the column one, right? And then they do.
Dude, who knows? Maybe you have to
I
do.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know how that works.
I'm sure someone's gonna be putting out a video.
I
on
think it would
soon.
make. I think it would make sense if they went in order of the.
Well, there's not 4. There's 4 encounter. And I think there's only 3. Someone told me there's only 3. Whatever.
Who
Not
told-
verified.
Who told you that?
Not verified.
Did you tell you
I
that?
forget who it was.
we spouting off fake news again out here.
So yeah, we got that coming this week, and then
For those of you who don't know, the first raid challenge was simply we didn't talk about that last week.
no, because we
Yeah.
didn't do it yet. We weren't sure what it was. So
2
you had to,
Cyclopses.
yeah,
right?
you had to complete the first encounter without killing the 2 Cyclopses that spawn in when the consecrated mind spits up his what are you doing, dog?
Oh, good. Keep going.
You fucking threw me off.
I'm
No,
trying
no.
to
So
focus out here.
Cyclopses, go ahead.
Yeah, so you just don't kill the Cyclopses. There's Cyclopses that you are allowed to kill. So when you like enter a room and you're clearing ads and you have to kill
The rooms that you have to unlock.
yeah, that you have to unlock, there's a Cyclops. So basically you just move through that room, you bypass the Cyclops, you kill everything else, then you kill the Cyclops, the one.
And that's the strategy. You want to
Yeah.
kill that Cyclops last because that's going to spawn the
The angelic,
angelic,
yeah.
which lets you tether the door. But you want to kill that last because the second you kill that, it's going to spawn 2 in the back room that they're not allowed to kill. So you don't want to. It's easier for you guys to deal with 1 Cyclops in the first room, and sometimes it's even like
Yeah.
the first one, it's on that wall, so you can just line of sight it on the big
I would just
wall,
run
and
right
then you
past
run
it.
right around it. So
Yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
even bother you. So you want to kill that last, so that way the people in the back have to deal with the 2 and stay alive from that like the least as possible. And then
Yeah.
big tip, run bubbles and wells. Like we just sat in a bubble the whole time
Yeah.
on the first one.
Yeah.
It's super easy. Don't kill the Cyclopses.
Yeah.
Don't kill the Cyclops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
What's up, Tillin?
yeah, what's up, brother?
Thanks for watching, man.
How we doing? So yeah, super easy.
Very.
That won't be active this week, right? It rotates.
Yeah, it'll rotate. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think it rotates.
So it'll
from
be
what I
raid
understand.
challenge too. But when it comes back around, super easy. Try that. Get your free loot. Does drop at Pinnacle.
doesn't matter because you're gonna get an energy weapon anyway. So
Garden of Energy.
seriously,
Yeah, right.
all energy weapons.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough to get gear,
God
but-
bless you.
most of the time you're gonna get a Zealot's fucking fusion rifle.
Or a
Zealot's-
bow. Or a bow.
Or he'll just get boots like 15 times.
Boots of the Heathen Lord.
Which that's
Boots and a
typically-
bow, baby. Garden of
typically how
Boots
I
and
like.
Bow.
If you guys were playing Destiny around Boots of the Heathen Lords,
All
days.
to glass.
You were Mr. Heathen Lords, dude.
Dude, I got like, I swear I think I got them like 13 or 14 times before I got anything else. Like I had just boots. That was it. Like out of that race.
Forever 29, dude.
There's-
Forever
You had the
Dude,
best
29.
stat roll on them
ridiculous.
boots, though. I guarantee you.
Yeah. I had like a max stat roll. 15 boots later.
Cool.
So then also some big news came out this week too. The next season goes live December 10th.
Let's go.
So we're getting close. It kind of feels like this season has flown by.
It has.
Under a
It
month.
really has.
Yeah, under a month for the
Wow.
next season. So
That's crazy.
we've been grinding this season. I mean, we're pretty much. I mean, we're not at max power because we're not at 960 yet, but we're damn close. Like I'm gonna hit 970 today
I'm not. I hit
with my
970
artifact, but
on all
I'm
3
9 gear
characters, so-
score, or my gear score I think is 954.
Yep.
Yeah. So super dope. Like we're grinding through it. Who knows what next season's gonna bring? Obviously, as information starts to leak, we'll be talking about it here on the show, and hopefully we'll have some good shit coming.
So how far are we into this season?
I
Are
think
we a
next
month in now?
No,
Little over a
and
month.
half.
dropped October.
This is episode 6.
It dropped October.
Month and a half.
October 5th. October
Every week.
4th.
Month and a half. This is episode 6.
Yeah.
We're 6 weeks in.
Yeah. 6 weeks in. Do we know if there will be a new power cap with the new season? Tillin asked.
Not confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think that is confirmed.
I would guess.
I don't think a lot of people are going to even be it.
I would guess.
I think we're kind of ahead of most people at this point.
I
in
think
time.
I think so.
No, people won't be.
But-
No, people certainly won't be 960. But I think that was a mistake,
999.
and they didn't.
Well, no, it's gonna wipe. It's gonna
Oh.
wipe the artifact.
Gotcha.
So right now,
Yeah,
the
they'll wipe
artifact
the
is the
artifact.
Gate Lord's Eye. So
Yep.
we'll get a whole new artifact that will
Yep,
like
you'll lose
we'll
this.
lose.
Plus 16.
Yeah, we'll lose. Yeah, I'm at plus 15 right now, almost plus 16. So
That's wild.
we'll lose all that. We'll lose our mods that we've unlocked. So Thunder Coil will be gone.
But you'll get new ones. There'll be new ones.
Yeah, what's the Void Grenade called?
Oppressive Dark.
Oppressive Darkness, which we
That's
use
a
all the
sad-
time.
That's a sad one. That
They
public
ripped.
service announcement.
Oppressive
Oppressive
Darkness.
Darkness. If you don't
With
know about
Disruptor
it,
Spike, you
Ride
got
or
to
die.
you got to pair it with Disruptor Spike
listen,
though.
it is nuts.
It's sick.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Spike grenades.
We
It's wild.
Yeah, so we're gonna lose all that, and we'll get a new artifact that will pertain to that season.
Oh, yeah.
And then obviously in the wintertime, we'll get the winter event back.
Mhm.
Everyone bust out your sleighs.
Have
Dude,
you
y'all
guys
don't even
finished?
have sleighs.
I don't.
No, you know it's crazy. I was just thinking.
I got a broom though.
I was just thinking as we were talking earlier that this is the first time in a long time that I've like I didn't buy Call of Duty. Like
I know.
I didn't buy Call of Duty.
Sad,
I'm
sad day.
enjoying this game so much that like this is the first time. Normally I'm like grinding out Call of Duty right now because it's
There's
new.
so much to do.
There's so much to do right now though, and like I love that there's no cap. Like you can keep pinnacling out until 999.
Yeah,
Before I was always at cap by this point, so I was like, okay, well,
nothing left to do.
yeah, I
Beat
grinded
the
for a
raid.
month.
Done. Whatever.
Yeah, right.
On to the next.
So, but I just love that.
But it's sick that they're,
never-ending
like,
now.
They're giving us the raid challenges week by week. Like they know that the season's about to end. So now at the end of the season,
Yeah.
they're starting to throw out the challenges.
I hope this week's harder though. Like last week's was whack.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
Last week's was really easy.
Yeah. But I mean, we're there, boys. We're
I
fucking
don't
there.
kill Cyclopses anyway. That's
Yeah, it was an
standard
easy
raid-
challenge for you.
That's standard raid
Yeah.
protocol.
Yeah.
All right. Come on.
I also read another statement. It was actually, you asked me where I read it. It was on Forbes. There's like a dude on Forbes that like covers Destiny exclusively.
Yep.
I forget what his name is. Shout out to that guy. He always puts
Yeah, I
out pretty
see
good
all this
articles.
stuff. Yeah.
He put out something. I'm going to read it right now. It said, by the end of the summer, it will be a time like no other in Destiny history. So I think that this season, like we were just talking about how there's shit to do. Sorry, guys.
We're working on this. We're working on this.
There's always shit to like. There's shit to do. There's a lot of shit to do, but I think we're at like the entrance level of Shadowkeep. Like I think next season's going to give us more shit, and like they said, by the end of the summer, there's going to be some really good shit going on. So I don't know, dude. You guys will know when we know.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, man.
Super pumped.
Yeah. I think
What
that's
else?
that's
That's it.
that's
Does
pretty
anybody
much
have
it.
any
Yeah, I don't really.
questions?
Yeah, any questions out there? I mean,
We have the mod guy we've been talking about forever was working on
oh,
that
yeah,
this
let's
morning.
talk about that.
That'll be out tomorrow morning, or maybe later tonight. I don't know. We'll see when I decide about posting it. But That'll be out either by tomorrow. Basically, it's like so the one we did is basically just like a genuine 2.0 armor mod. Here's everything, a complete walkthrough. The beginning starts out kind of basic, so don't click away too quick if you guys want. I might put some clicks in the description or something, or like cards to kind of help you guys hop through the different parts if you guys have questions about stuff. But we cover everything in detail. It's about a 10-minute video. And that'll basically set you up for everything you need to know about where to get mods, like literally everything. So it's kind of just a basic walkthrough. And a lot of you guys may know a lot of the info, but I guarantee you there's still some stuff in there that you're gonna learn. And that's basically just a building step so that we can get into deeper builds and stuff. We didn't want to put out builds and really go into specifics about what you should rock in Crucible and what you should rock in like a raid or something like that without you guys having a base level video to
And
go
we will get into that. Like Tillin put together a pretty cool list that you and I were the only people that got to see what he put out, but it was basically like a loadout for just controlling like lanes and stuff like that, using multi-tool, putting the camo ornament on the multi-tool to change the reticle and like what he uses.
Pro tips.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking some shots. I used an all mobility Thunder Coil loadout and Iron Banner this week, but I was using Monte Carlo. It's the first time I ever used Monte Carlo, and I was pairing it with Recluse. So I forget what like chest piece I was using, but I actually had an auto rifle like aim assist and also SMG one like on the same chest piece. So there's a lot of shit. Like if you guys haven't really checked out mods, like it's I've been holding out to wait for higher stat roll gear, and now that I'm starting to get it, I'm really starting to like
dive into it
and slowly starting to masterwork. So
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. And when you masterwork something, gives you plus 12. So like, and then someone said, this is not confirmed, but someone told you guys, I think, that if you're rocking a fully masterworked set of gear, that it actually gives you a gear bonus.
Plus 10 in each, so it'll bump each one by a stat.
So if you were at 90,
like a set bonus.
If you were at 90 across the board,
I don't know if
which is not possible.
I don't know. I haven't heard about it.
You would be at 100, but I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Well, you could be 90 across the board, but with that lot, I don't. We'll confirm it. We'll get back to you next week.
Yeah, I have some 70. I got 78 arms. Well, they dropped at 68, and then I put a mobility mod on, and now they're at 78. So when I master
68,
dude, yeah, I got it from an Iron Banner package. What? Check
stock
me, check
68?
me.
Nah, I don't think that's possible.
I thought 65 was the highest. That's some cheat shit.
That's wild.
Look at it. Look at it.
I think my highest is like 64.
63 is my highest.
Yeah. So dude, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're wrong.
Maybe it's 72.
That sounds about right.
That sounds
That's
more
a 62.
about
Well, whatever it is, when I add plus 12 to it, it's gonna be 84.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so, anything you can get into the 80s, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, Scourge of the Past is a great place to go to get.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about it, so we don't really need to go into it, but
and it's in the armor guide. If you guys need some more details, it'll be in there for tomorrow.
Yeah. So
cool, guys.
We're at 53.
Did we get any questions? We good?
I saw that.
Nope.
I saw that.
No questions.
All good.
Mike P's daughter's wilding out in the back. She
just like her daddy.
She just smacked.
We also got Jenna in the building.
Yeah,
she came in mid-show, so we riding out.
Someone needs to get our little child under control.
We got all the producers. You got some tea? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She's getting me lit on that energy tea instead of the bangs and stuff. Apparently, this is tea that's gonna change my game. All right, you talking about 23 flavors? I'm talking about 23 flavors of tea. All right, skirt. This show brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yeah, guys, seriously, the like really help us get coverage like in the searches, helps people discover the show. So it really helps us out if you guys can all drop likes. Much love out here. Hit the subscribe. Make sure you share this with your friends. If you guys got friends that play Destiny, tune in. We'd love to see, like, even if you guys are in here just chatting it up about what we're talking about, like, the more people we can get in the chat, like, it's been awesome seeing you guys in here chatting away and stuff. So
yeah, we had 10 people watching right now.
It's been fun, guys. We really appreciate it. Make sure you share the show. Really appreciate it. So.
We got Goose, Boss Hazy, Afro Bob, Tillin,
all the
Cryptics,
all the homies,
Divergent.
Hell yeah.
Everybody, dude. Everybody.
And if you're not watching the show, you're missing out.
Yeah.
And don't ask me anything in game that I mentioned on the show, Mr. Thad.
Whatever, dude.
Well, now
I watch
he's
every
been
week,
on the
man.
show.
Now he's on the show.
I,
so we live
I watch every week, man.
every week.
And then I'm gonna go home. When I get done here, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch it again.
And give it a like.
And give it a like. And
And
he's
give it a
gonna
like.
like it.
And I
Anyway.
wanted to just say something real quick. Anybody who's run the old raids, I kind of want to get in on some of those because I haven't done like a lot of the older raids.
We should do 'em tonight.
I'm a rookie.
We should
on
do it tonight.
all
You have
the
to work
old raids.
tomorrow?
I do have to
He's
work.
calling out.
I'm an electrician, so I have to be up at like 4 in the morning, so I don't get to play late like these guys do. But,
But he's gonna tonight.
nah, not going to.
But-
Well,
Awesome,
I get off
guys.
work early tomorrow and on Thursday, so
Cool.
we'll set something up. So that
Okay, Lana.
baby's going wild.
Anyway, so thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We outie. And
Thanks for being on the show, Ghost.
thanks
Glad to
for-
have
yeah,
you, man.
thanks for coming
thanks
in.
for having me,
you're
guys.
the homie.
Love you guys.
Yeah, man.
We on, yeah, appreciate it. Can't wait to have a bunch of you guys on. With, like I said, we got people coming on next week. Got the big Duke Bigham's coming in 2 weeks, so make sure you guys subscribe. and tune
We're gonna
in.
get Crips on here next week.
Yeah.
Talk about the clan.
We had
talk about
Afro Bob on
history.
today. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's sick, dude. An unexpected Afro Bob has appeared.
Love it. I love it.
Hell yeah. So awesome, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you
All
next
right,
week.
guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Fuck yeah.
Are we done?